How's it going, guys? It's Chloe, and the movie we're here to talk about today is The Maze Runner Death Cure. This movie came out yesterday for me in the cinema, so it came out in 2018. The first lucky people to watch this movie was from South Korea, and they watched it on the 17th of January. And then it was our turn, and 18 other places in the world. But there are some people who haven't watched the movie yet. I know that 10 other places have to wait until next month, so this movie review will be spoiler free. This movie is rated PG, so parental guidance is suggested, as some scenes may not be suitable for young children. This is an action movie with sci-fi and thriller. This movie will be on DVD soon, and as soon as it comes out I will put a link down below if you want to buy it. This movie is directed by Wes Ball and is created by T.S. Nolan. This movie and the other two movies are based on the books by James Dashner. I will also put a link down below for where you can find these books and also the other two movies. So let's quickly cover what this movie is about. In this movie, Thomas leads his group of escape gliders on their final and most dangerous mission yet. To save their friends, they must break into the legendary Last City, which is a wicked control labyrinth that may turn out to be the deadliest maze of all, while the flare virus has turned airborne. So it's even more of a chance that anyone who is not immune can catch the flare. Anyone who makes it out alive will get the answers to the questions the gliders have been asking since they first arrived in the maze. Will Thomas and the crew make it out alive, or will Ava Page get her way?
We're running out of time. You've seen what's happening out there.
We're coming up behind!
I can handle Thomas. He'll show up eventually.
That's what I'm afraid of.
They took you because you're immune to a plague that's wiping out the human race. They think you're worth sacrificing to find a cure.
They'll never stop until we're gonna stop them.
The Last City, Wicked's whole base of operations. It's the lion's den, hermano.
That's where we're going.
3 years we spent behind walls trying to break out. Now we're trying to break back in. All right, I get shotgun.
The world is dying. If we find a cure, that's the only way all this was worth it.
Do you regret it? What you did to us?
But I did what I thought was right.
There's no guarantee we make it back from this.
Well, we started this together. May as well end it that way too.
You still care about it, don't you?
Don't lie to me!
Come on.
How many kids do they have to round up, torture, kill? When the hell does it stop?
It stops when we find a cure.
Thomas, you can save your friends. Or you can save us all.
Please, Tommy. Please.
I give this movie 9.5 out of 10. I like Ava Page a lot better than I do Jansen. Jansen, I think, is a sadist. I hate him. He likes hurting people and he smiles when he's doing it. For the book people, you will know at the ending when Jansen was there and he was fighting with Thomas and he wants Thomas to go back with him. He says that they still need him, but that doesn't mean they can't hurt him. And with this movie, it's like that all the way throughout. When Ava Page is a lot nicer, kind and understanding, but I still don't believe the things that she sometimes do. I did want to see a few more scenes with Ava Page and Thomas, as in the Fever Code book, she was like a mother towards Thomas. And Thomas says that Ava Page was his favourite Wicked member in the book. I have to say, I don't like what happens to Ava Page in this movie. I think a few things would be a lot more better and calmer if what happens to Ava Page didn't happen. I would have also liked to see some flashback scenes. I did get confused with the scenes where Minho's in the maze, and also with the clip that we got to see earlier before watching the movie in the maze. And then we got to know why we were seeing it. And it made a lot of sense and it was really shocking. I can't believe the things Minho had to go through. I was happy that we got to see the Glade again, but it wasn't for long. And in the book, there's like this huge scene just before the ending, but because of the movie is a bit different from the book, it changes a bit, but I'm happy with that. I like that we can get two Death Cures that are alike but not the same, as we, the book fans, the readers, also don't know what's coming around the corner. I have to say that there is a bit more swearing in this movie than in the other two. I love the Gladers' friendship and how well they work together to get things done. There is a little bit of comedy in this movie. I think it was the right amount of comedy because it took the edge off things slightly. I was really sad when I watched the two characters' deaths. I cried at the first one and I cried for the second one. With the second one, I have to say I had mixed feelings. But I did think that person redeemed themselves. I was so sad to see these two people go. I like that not far from the ending, like that there's a scene for Thomas and Teresa shippers and something cute happens. I think Teresa and Thomas shippers will be emotional, as was I. I have to say I liked the ending, but with the book I didn't really like the ending as much. I just can't believe that this movie series is over. I personally would love it if the Kill Order and the Fever Code could be turned into movies. And I would also like it if it was remade again in like 5 or 10 years. I can say that all the actors did a really good job and I want to see them grow. I know they will go on to big things. I can't wait to see what movies and TV shows they'll be in and what Wes will do next. I do want to see some of the actors in the same movies together. I think they were really good at acting together and were meant to be. And I think all the actors portrayed their characters extremely well, and especially Dylan. He can truly make the audience feel what he's feeling. I like that it manages to create extremely different tones within the 3 movies. I think the Death Cure had a more emotional and sober tone. Meow. Meow. I have to say the extras were amazing and you made this movie extra special. And I want to say thank you and well done to each and every one of you. I really enjoyed this movie and it didn't feel like 2 hours and a half. I really loved it and it even had parts of the book and some were not even the Death Cure book. It had the Maze Runner and the Scorch Trials and I loved it. This is the movie that you need to see more than once. All the actors and the writers really made this book come to life. I'm impressed at how closely and accurately they followed the book. Thank you Wes Ball for directing this movie and the other 2. And thank you James Dashner for writing these amazing books. I really can't wait until I get the DVD and also to see the bloopers. And remember, this will always be the Maze Runner family, and that's never gonna stop. You can reread all the books and you can rewatch the movies. It doesn't have to stop. Wes Ball said he wanted to direct these movies in start, middle and end. And he wanted to make 3 movies because that's what they are to him. And just maybe another director will come and direct the Kill Order and Fever Code. So it is possible. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you were an extra, I want to thank you, and also comment below so I can follow you on your social medias. I already followed this person. He also has a YouTube channel, so I would suggest to subscribe to her. And I also want you guys to comment if you read the books or what you think about the movie if you've already watched it. And remember, don't comment any spoilers because some people have not watched it yet. If there are any spoilers, I will delete them if they don't have a warning, a clear warning at the start. Don't forget to subscribe.
We are